Greetings, everyone. This is Morning Eggnog. My name is James Font. With me, as always, Caleb.
Good morning, everybody. And I'm going to change my name since I haven't had a haircut in like 2.5 months to Harry Hoodlander.
Hello, this is James Font with Harry Hoodlander.
Yeah, don't try to say that a bunch of times.
Anyways, but if you're watching the YouTube video, you can obviously see we need haircuts. Let's put our cats on our head. Let's put our cats on our head.
Let's put cats. Okay.
Caps and hats.
Caps and hats and caps and... Anyways, I'm going to stop that now. Okay.
Anyways, so Caleb,
Yes.
we are both essential workers.
Essential. Yes, I'm very essential. I'm more essential than essential oils.
There's probably there's jokes there. There is 100% a joke there. I just don't have any ammunition.
He's like, dang it. Where can I go with this? Essential oils that are not essential at the moment.
I have a few coronavirus. I have a few stories from this epidemic.
Okie dokie.
The first one I'm going to read is the title is "I Need More Beer." 93-year-old's Facebook appeal goes viral. Staying home to protect yourself against the coronavirus, one 93-year-old had a big problem. She was running out of booze. The prisoner from Pennsylvania was pictured holding a whiteboard that said, "I need more beer." In her other hand, a can of Coors Light. The photograph, taken through the window of her home, was uploaded to the Facebook page of a local TV station. Since then, it has been seen by more than 1 million people, more importantly, several people have offered to get beers for her.
Yeah, I bet a lot of people would want to get her beer.
Well, I need to look up the other story too, because there's another story of a guy who was just at a concert. He said, need beer money, and then he put his Venmo, and he made like $800,000.
Oh, good.
Just from maybe, I don't know if it was that much.
Maybe 18,000, like something ridiculous.
It was a lot of money because people just kept donating money to this.
Good grief.
Others shared stories about how they are keeping drink cupboards well stocked for their elderly relatives. As Olive is in her 90s, she falls into the group that is at higher risk of COVID-19.
I'm just looking right now and seeing if Amazon delivers beer. It does not.
Well, no.
Woo!
We all technically should be boycotting Amazon because their working conditions are so bad.
Nah.
I don't know.
They're wearing masks and gloves. Let them work. Amazon's essential. Do you know how many people are going to go crazy if they can't buy stuff online?
Pretty much, yeah.
They are essential.
And then this one is a little creepy. Mannequins and cardboard cutouts replace fans as Taiwan baseball season launches.
Ooh, no. Wait.
That is terrifying.
Why would you put masks on them? They're not real. Oh, I think it's just kind of a joke thing. Still super.
Mannequins and cardboard cutouts of fans wearing the home team's colors sat in seats where suspects where specters normally watch the game. No, I could not.
Could you imagine if the 7th inning stretch where they play, the take me out to the ball game, and they're just like it's like super creepy because nobody's moving or singing.
It just echoes everywhere.
And then it goes down into a minor key.
Because if you think about and then if you crack a nice home run, it just echoes forever because it doesn't have all the bodies to absorb it.
Exactly, and there's no, and they have to. The only way they have cheering is like they have the little boxes. They're like, yay!
Oh, that'd be terrifying. It's like a laugh track but for a baseball game. Oh gosh!
And everybody do the wave. Looks like calm waters today.
Wow, this is really boring. You guys don't have much team spirit, do you?
They have the one guy who's able to sneak in. And for the most of the game, he's just pretending to be a mannequin, and then suddenly he's like, "Ah!" And they're like, "Ah!"
That'd be terrifying.
Especially if it's like they're rounding first base. "Ah! What the frick?"
Falls off.
The mannequin's alive.
Gets out. And then Caleb, what did you find when you were looking for funny news? Because we do rigorous research on this show.
Rigorous research. What I have found out is that when we all stay inside, we film our stupid things. rather than actually
Write about them.
write about them and go out and do dumb things. So the most exciting thing I found online was two things. One, a lucky flamingo caught the wind just right and was able to escape the zoo
That's amazing.
for about 5 minutes. And then they put him back in home. They're like, we put him back in home, whatever, isolation. I'm like, yeah, you put him back in prison. The poor bird was trying to escape.
Could you imagine how you're just excited? You're out in jail. You're out in the yard. You're just playing basketball with your buddies because flamingos play basketball. And then a nice gust of wind comes up. You take flight. You're out of Do they run? Do flamingos run?
They fly. They can fly.
Can they run though?
They stand on one leg. I know that. Most of the videos show them just standing.
They got long running legs, so
when they fly, they leave their legs behind them, and they're like, I'm like, that's real aerodynamic.
It's like a penguin. They fly real good too.
Yeah, they do.
But you're running away, and then they're like, all right, the humans are all nice to you because you're a flamingo, but they put you in isolation.
Yep.
Anyways, what was the other thing you found?
The other thing I found was that a police department somewhere on Facebook said, even though your isolation and pretty much all dress codes are done, when you go to get your mail, please still wear pants. And that is the extent of my exciting news. Literally.
Anytime a rule has to be stated by a police department, obviously something happened, and obviously there was a complaint. So, also, as an essential worker, when I come to your home as a plumber, and I will call ahead to let you know when I'm coming,
yep,
normally, or we'll have an estimated time for me to be there. Also wear pants and underwear.
Yep.
I had a very overweight gentleman answer the door in no pants, and as far as I couldn't see his underwear, I was scared. I was very scared. But he answered the door and let me in.
Yeah, follow me. No! Can I go first? Can you just point me in the direction you want me to go?
Please wear pants.
Yeah.
All the time when you're interacting with people that are not your family.
I didn't wear pants this morning when I took the trash out.
Were you wearing shorts or underwear?
Underwear.
Well, it's also, what time do you get up and take your trash out, Caleb?
It was like 5:45.
Yeah, who's awake at 5:45?
I don't know.
Especially during this.
And the thing is, birds are freaking deceiving this time of year. Because you step outside and you're like, okay, how cold is it? And you hear the birds
are like, yeah,
the birds are like, it's morning, it's morning,
yeah.
woohoo! And you're like, oh, I think I can push the trash out in my underwear.
It was 28 degrees yesterday in Northwest Ohio.
It's 35 this morning. It's 35
You're like, oh yeah, it's fine. I can go with like a short sleeve shirt.
I'm like, ooh, this is a bit nippy.
Ooh, the breeze. The Hot Water Comedy Club has told Sky News that police turned up after someone wrongly reported a live show was taking place.
Oh, no.
A comedy club in Liverpool closed due to the epidemic, was raided by police over the weekend after a recorded show it streamed on Facebook was mistaken for a live event. The Hot Water Comedy Club has told Sky News that around 20 officers turned up to the venue on Saturday night after someone thought the show from March 7th, featuring a packed audience, was happening that evening.
Could you imagine, like, going, freeze, everybody? Whoopsies.
Granted, I'm 23, so I don't have any issues with this. This is my problem. I heard a story that someone called the cops on kids playing basketball at the park.
Probably.
It's a thing. I'm just
you mean here and where we're at?
No, full day thing. But I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah, it's a tough situation right now. You want to be safe, but at the same time, it's like, where's the extent? But anyways, we just like making fun of it.
Pretty much.
We like finding stories where they...
As we are very thankful to be essential workers.
Very thankful.
My life really didn't change at all. I just stopped going and seeing people.
Mine did because I got a cough at the wrong time.
You did.
Yeah, and my boss wanted to be safe and
Which is
keep everybody else safe.
Which makes sense.
Which makes sense. So I had
It just sucked for you.
It did. I was home for 3 weeks, which
it was hilarious because I would see online that Caleb's been playing video games.
Yeah.
And I was like,
my wife did not like me very much during that time because I got a little depressed.
no.
A little depressed, and I was like, I'm going to go play video games away from everybody in my corner. I'm sad. I want to go back to work. My thing in life is over.
Yeah, it is weird once you hit, like the first couple days, great. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, well, the first couple days I was miserable. I was sick.
Well, you were sick, but it's like getting out of school because you don't feel well.
Yeah.
But then, you actually don't feel well. You didn't just put a hot compress in your head.
And then, my timing was off because I was like, oh, I don't have to work in the morning. So I'd stay up till 10 or 11 o'clock. People are going, I do that every night. I go to bed between 9 and 9:30.
Yep, and then you wake up at 5 like a good boy.
Then I wake up at 5. But so I was going to bed around 11, and then my body would still wake me up around 6:30. So I wasn't getting nearly the sleep I should have been.
According to a sleep expert I just listened to, the minimum required amount of sleep that anyone should get is 7 hours, minimum.
I that's pretty much where I stick, is about 7 to 7.5 hours.
Because any less than that, he had a bunch of statistics of like different people's performance in their jobs or just driving in general.
Yeah.
And 7 hours it's on whatever. He also had a bunch of other stats.
Yeah, sleeping.
If you're gonna
sleep
get
is important.
If you're gonna get surgery, ask your surgeon how much sleep they've gotten. If they've gotten less than, what is it? If they've gotten less than 5 hours and 36 hours, get a new surgeon because it's 70. I think it's a 70%.
I believe it.
It's a 70% higher risk of a issue.
If you think about it, that makes sense because the guy's been awake for so long, and the body is such a finesse thing that you have to be on cue.
Supposedly,
we're crossing our legs.
We're crossing our legs because I need to sit up higher. So
my butt is swiveling. Come back, butt.
Supposedly, during daylight savings time in the spring, when we lose an hour of sleep, death by heart attack or like heart disease goes up by 21%.
I believe it.
And then in the fall, when we gain an hour, it goes down by 21%.
I shouldn't laugh at that.
But
Terrible.
that's how delicate our bodies are, according to this one sleep guy who wrote a book about it, and I want to read the book now. But anyways, I think that's our show, Caleb.
Is that our show, James?
I think that's our show.
Oh, goodness. That was a fun show.
It was a fun show.
I hope you enjoyed it.
We hope you enjoyed it. Have a wonderful stay in, if we're still in by this point when this comes out. Be sure to check us out on Facebook and Instagram to keep up what's going on. We post videos there occasionally. Caleb just posted a rather funny video about the snow that happened April 15th. Woohoo.
Woohoo.
You can listen to us on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, and PodBean, and you can watch us on YouTube, James Fox Podcast. If you want a coaster or a sticker, you can email us at gmail at morningeggnog@gmail.com. I was not prepared and didn't have my phone, and Caleb knows it, and he's looking at me funny.
I really don't. I kind of zone out at this point in time and just let you do your thing. And I'm just waiting for my line. I'm Caleb.
Wait till
See ya.
Have a wonderful morning, noon, or night.
See ya.
There's Caleb's line. He nailed it.
I nail it every time.
It's gonna be so short.
That's okay.